Do you want to know how I got a job as a carer this year in the UK? Do you want to know the documents I use in getting this job in the UK? Then this video is for you. Don't skip any parts. Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you are new here, please subscribe. If you are a returning subscriber, thank you very much for sticking around. And for my subscribers, the real MVP, thank you so much guys for the love and support so far. Like within 48 hours, I won't even call it 48 hours, in less than 24 hours I got up to 98 subscribers. Like, I'm so amazed. I don't even know where to start from, but I'm so grateful guys. And for those of you that came to my YouTube channel through my sister's channel, thank you so much. I promise I'm not going to disappoint you. I'm going to try as much as possible to update you guys more on how to get healthcare assistant jobs. Trust me, it's not as difficult as people think it is. You just need to be consistent in it and don't give up. I received a lot of unfortunately back to back from companies, yeah, but that did not make me stop. I kept on applying. Even my sister kept on sending me links to apply. Even our friends that I don't even know kept on sending me links. Send this link to your sister, let her apply for the job. Come on, she must come to this UK, she must come. That's what they just keep saying. Like, the love was so massive. I never expected it. Even when I got to the UK, I was still like, Omo, I need to give myself like 3 days. Then I can now be excited that yes, I am in this UK. Guys, you don't know how excited I am. You don't know. The hustle in Nigeria is real. So I'm so grateful for everybody that have supported me one way or the other to make sure that I'm in this UK. Thank you very much. And for my subscribers, thank you very much for subscribing to my YouTube channel. I'm so grateful. Guys, this video is about how I got a carer job in the UK this year, 2023. And also the documents I use in getting the job. Guys, it's not easy to get a carer job in the UK, not to talk of getting a job this year. So guys, years back, like 2 years ago, my elder sister called me and told me that they are currently recruiting healthcare assistant worker. If you are ready to become a carer, you can apply for a job, and you don't need a certificate. You don't need to be a graduate to apply for this job. Of course, I have my BSc, but it's not relevant. The most important thing is you should have experience. So because of the IELTS exam, I could not proceed. When she mentioned exam, I don't even want to hear anything examination. So when she told me because of the IELTS exam, I was discouraged. I told her, okay, no problem, but I did not bother looking into it. So after I graduated, guy, life started hitting me small. So during my NYSC, my sister called me again. I'm like, Precious, don't you want to come to the UK? This is the best way you can come to the UK right now. So I thought about it and I'm like, okay, let me give it a try. Then she mentioned the exam again, that I have to write IELTS exam. I decided to take this carer job thing serious and start applying for jobs. Trust me, it was not easy. But before I started applying for jobs, I wrote my IELTS exam first. So it depends on you. You can decide to apply for a job when you get the job before you proceed with your IELTS. But I was so positive that I was going to come to the UK, so I wrote my IELTS exam first. So it depends on you. You can decide to get a job in the UK before you write IELTS exam. And trust me, IELTS exam is very expensive. It's not something you should risk if you are not sure that you are going to come to the UK. I don't just know how I'm sure, but deep down in my soul, I was sure that yes, I am going to the UK. God is going to make a way for me. I don't even know how he's going to do it, but he's a miracle worker. He will definitely do something. Trust me, guys, IELTS exam is not as difficult as they say it is. To me, IELTS exam is the simplest exam I've ever written in my entire life. I got a band 7 in my IELTS exam. So after writing my IELTS exam, I started applying for jobs. Trust me guys, I received a lot of, unfortunately. It is very normal. Nothing good comes easy, guys. It is very normal to get, unfortunately. I got that a lot, but I still didn't give up. I continued to apply. Then on one fateful day, guys, my sister sent me another link. Applied for the job, and that was how the whole story started. I received an email: "Hi Precious, you've currently passed our screening." Then they dropped a link to book an interview. So guys, I did that and I went for the interview. Then after the interview, they told me that they were going to get back to me within 7 days. Guys, after 7 days, I did not hear from them. It took them 9 days before they get back to me. And guys, when I received the news, I was so excited. One, you need to have your IELTS. Guys, it's very important. There is no company that would take you as a carer if you don't have your IELTS certificate. So now, what is IELTS? IELTS is an English proficiency exam. It's an exam to just prove if you can speak English, because you are coming to a country where their first language is English language. Most of the company that are recruiting require you to get just a band 5. You guys, trust me, band 5 is not difficult to get. Even an illiterate can get a band 5, not to talk of if you are a graduate. So IELTS exam is not difficult at all. And trust me, even with your IELTS exam, you will still find it difficult to understand what these people are saying, because they speak so fast. So guys, you will still find it difficult to understand them regardless. So after you get your IELTS takes 2 years to expire. So before 2 years, definitely you should know what you want. But my advice for you is not to write your IELTS exam yet. You can start applying for job. Just create your CV. And guys, if you don't want to write IELTS exam, there's still another exam you can write. There is PTE, there is NATRIC, but I will advise you write IELTS, because that NATRIC has to do with university. They will check if you are qualified. You pay amount that is equivalent to you writing IELTS, if not even more. And even after paying the money, they review your certificate, review your school. Why sure are you that are going to give you the certificate that is equivalent to writing an IELTS exam? So it depends on you. You can either write your IELTS first or you get a job first. I know some people that are working here as a healthcare assistant that did not write their IELTS first, because IELTS is not cheap. It's very expensive. So you need to get a job first before you write your IELTS exam. But in my own case, I wrote my IELTS before I started applying for a job, because I was so scared, like, what if I fail the IELTS? So in my mind, I just told my sister, guy, now IELTS first too. Because, and funny enough, guys, I started applying for jobs. I got a job offer, but because I was so scared of IELTS exam, I declined the job. After my IELTS, I started looking for a job. Then it was more difficult to get a job. Back to back, I was looking for a job. I finally got a job in the UK. So guys, I would advise you get a job first before you start writing IELTS, because it's quite expensive. Now, you need to prepare your CV. Guys, you need to make your CV very attractive. And you need to sell yourself. It will help you in getting a job on time. And trust me, the competition out there is not beans and gari. It's not beans and dodo. It's very strong. So you have to keep updating your CV. First, I will advise you go to Florence Academy. They are offering free courses there. So you have to check the courses out and check the one that is aligned with what you're coming here to do. Do it and make sure you pass it. And Add the courses to your CV. These are the courses that you have done. List them out. You don't know what the companies are looking for. You have to keep updating your CV. You have to do a lot of courses that has to do with infection control and first aid. So those are the courses you need to do. I did a lot of courses. I did up to 15 core courses. I'm not joking, guys. So I cannot pinpoint the one exactly that made the company recruit me. Keep updating your CV, keep doing courses. I would advise you to use Florence Academy, and there are other free sites too that you can study courses that is related to haircare. I will not advise you to go to site that requires you to pay money because you are not sure of this job yet. So why spend a lot of money? What if you don't get the job? And trust me, most of these courses are not in naira. They are in pounds, some are in dollars. Check out the exchange rate now and see how much you are spending. What if you don't get the job? What are you going to do? Except you are sure that you are going to get the job and the company have told you do these courses before you get the job. And trust me, even after you get the job, they are still going to train you. They will still send you courses. Even as I got my job, I did up to 80 courses. Guys, I'm not joking. I did up to 80 courses. My company keep sending me courses. You need to do this, you need to do that, because this is 2023 and definitely they have received a lot of news that is making them back out. Some people will come here and tell you they have done healthcare assistant before, they are good at it, and when they are here is the opposite. Some might be rude to clients, and trust me, that is the last thing the company needs from you. You need a passport. See, guys, don't wait till you need it a week to or a month so before you start applying for passports, especially if you are in Nigeria, because you know how these things work. Sometimes it takes months. I know of a friend that it took her up to 6 months before she got her passport. Just imagine she has gotten this job already and they are telling her to resume in 2 months time. How is she going to do it? It's going to be very difficult for her to process everything and get the job. She might end up losing, he or she might end up losing the job. So guys, you need your passport. Like, how can you be planning to relocate to another country and you don't have a passport? Please, let's not deceive ourselves here. You need to get your passport. And besides, you can get a passport that takes 10 years before it expires. With that, you can, before 10 years, definitely, if you know what you are doing, you must have left the country. Or better still, you can keep it. There's nothing wrong getting a passport. Anything can happen. And so after updating your CV, you keep applying for jobs. And guys, when you finally get a job, there are some things you need to also do. You need to get your police clearance, and you also need to get your TB test certificate. So without these two things, they can't even proceed with your visa application. But I advise you to get the job first before going for police clearance, because police clearance takes 3 months to expire. So if you do your police clearance before, and what if you don't get the job before 3 months time? So guys, for the police clearance or DBS check, you have to go to police headquarters. Like, I did my police clearance at Lagos State, Ikoyi. And for the TB test, when you apply online, you are going to see some hospitals that are accredited to take your TB test. Or if you are coming to the UK through the healthcare route, you should write general training with the UKVI. If you don't, it will just waste your money and you end up writing it again. So guys, be guided when you're applying, because I know a lot of people that applied for IELTS and they applied for the wrong one, IELTS general training. So they had to apply again, IELTS general training with the UKVI. That is the one they are going to accept. When you get your job, the company is going to apply for certificates of sponsorship. Guys, certificate of sponsorship takes time. Mine took close to 3 months before it came out. For those of you that are still applying for the healthcare assistant job, just keep applying. Guys, this is real. They still recruit people, and they do it for free. Consistent with it, keep applying, that they are definitely going to get a job and come to the UK. And guys, when you are here in the UK, drop a message for me. Let's link up. I wish you all success. Those that are planning to leave the country through any route, either through the student route or through the healthcare assistant, I wish you success. Good luck to you guys. I hope you get the information you need on this video. Guys, don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and share the video. Thank you very much for watching. Bye.